Aberarth has not changed, or hadn't changed for, well, all my lifetime really. It had nothing here apart from the community hall. It's been a thriving community in the past. It's had a wool mill, it's had a corn mill, it's had its own school, it's had a chapel. All the post office shops, they've all closed down. This is one of the things I think that we miss, because we don't have a shop where you can bump into people accidentally and say, oh hello, where do you live, etc, etc. There is no place that we can actually gather, and I think, you know, that's one of the big things that Aberarth misses.
There was absolutely nothing in the village. When my daughter was born, you know, we had to go to Aberarth for any sort of play, that sort of thing. Yes, we've got a beach, but there was nowhere safe really. And I can remember we all got together as a village council one day and thought, right, we need something. And just really something for all the children, and it would just bring more people to Aberarth as well. Because the more people started moving into Aberarth, more young families, and it was really needed. There was nowhere to meet, nowhere at all. The only place was the hall, but that was if something was on, but there was nowhere central that you knew everybody would come and maybe have picnics and meet up. No, there was nothing like that. On a day like today, you know, children like to be out, don't they? Playing, running around, somewhere safe as well.
We first met up with Cynllun Gweithredu and we discussed the idea of developing a community plan for the village. Aberarth has about 110 houses, something like that, and about 300 and something population. In beginning that process with discussions with Cynllun Gweithredu, the whole aim of it was purely to produce a document like this, which is the action plan we talked about. We had a series of events, 3 events in the village hall, where we brainstormed some ideas and came up with a list of priorities we'd like to see happen. And we got involved with Cynllun Gweithredu, and what they did was, Cynllun Gweithredu actually went round the village. They produced the leaflets, they posted them through letterbox, they arranged the 3 events in the village hall.
I think Cynllun Gweithredu was a catalyst of us doing things. I think there were a number of people who wanted to do this and that, but didn't actually know how or where to start. By doing an action plan, you're drawing hopefully everybody's ideas in, and you're not excluding anyone. You're saying, yeah, your idea is just as important as mine. You know, let's get it down and see what we can do about it.
Because basically the action plan, which I believe was the starting point of this whole journey, it was a way of demonstrating need and what people wanted to see in the village. And without that action plan, I don't think we would have been able to evidence the wishes of the people. It's been so much easier having an action plan.
Parents got together and obviously put various ideas into what we thought would be useful for Aberarth. So we all put our ideas into the fact that we really wanted a play area in the centre of Aberarth, easily accessible, and everybody could come. Even people who didn't necessarily have children wanted to come together to actually make the village better. It's just a lovely way that I feel then that I've actually helped the community and been part of it. It brought us together in a huge way, because it was a lot of work, and when it eventually opened, it was a great day and everybody came, the whole of Aberarth. We could all meet as parents and have a bit of adult conversation, and the children can all meet up, all different ages. Yeah, it's really nice for them. Yeah,
it's nice seeing the children playing in a safe, secure area. It's just for them. End of story. And I think that I mean, I'm a grandparent anyway, and I've brought my grandchildren up here when they come down, and it's just nice to know that, yeah, there is somewhere we can go, as opposed to just looking for somewhere for them to play safely.
I think the major benefit is, in my view, is over and above the creation of a play area for the kids. I think that what it did was it gave us the confidence to try and do a whole series of other things, which were identified as part of that action planning process. And we've probably over the years managed to turn that initial £6,000 investment of capital, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's just short £200,000. That's a hell of a lot of money that we would never ever have thought that we could achieve.
Cynllun really made it happen and brought the dream alive, really, for families here. We saw it coming alive and saw that we could do something. And yeah, Cynllun helped us actually realise that. So yeah, it was great.